Hello. Right, first of all, let's just say if anybody's watching this after the fact as well, so I might as well say, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane, really insane progress throughout January. Fantastic stuff. Really, really pleased. Can't thank you enough. Let's do something ridiculous. Let's buy the Formula Mazda for the first time. Didn't get round to it the first time that this was available. And let's go and see how many people are racing in the middle of the day. We should be able to get about 4 races in, I think. We are looking, definitely 3. Should be able to get 4. There's an outside chance of 5. We'll see how we do. I've got a meeting, would you believe, at 5 o'clock. So I have a 2-hour window. I thought we've just hit 1K. Why not get the hell out there? Don't know how I'm going to do compared to these people, considering you just saw the fact I bought the car. So, so great. I haven't even got it. I haven't even got a tune or anything. I don't care. Why would I tune something I haven't driven yet? We're just going to give it a go. Hey, is that Larseed? Thank you so much for joining. How are you doing? Yeah, let's go with a race fuel. Let's see how the tires do. It's gone soft and see how quickly they die. I probably won't qualify if I'm still learning the car. We'll see how we do. Let me know if the game's too loud. Shouldn't be. Let me know if it's too quiet as well, though. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? I'm really good. I'm really good. Thanks so much, guys, for joining. I'm in cockpit view again, although it means I don't get my virtual camera. Oh, God. A bit too heavy on the brake. So far, so good. Ah, brilliant. That's great. I've got a meeting as well at 5 o'clock, so that's why I have to go. Would you believe, because I work for a company in the United States, but obviously I'm not in the United States, so most of my work day is already done. I started early this morning just so I could get some extra time in for this stream. But I knew I had a meeting at 5, so I thought, okay, I'll have a couple of hours off, see how many races we can squeeze in. How high can I rev this thing? And also, how late can I brake this? Oh, I can brake later than that, can't I? Sorry if you can hear my clicks. I have the heaviest magnetic shifters in the world. What kind of times are we doing? I am on soft tyres, though. I have to bear that in mind. Woo! P1, baby, for now. Oh, okay, I need to brake a little earlier for that, because I'd have just locked up if I'd hit the brake any harder. Practice ends in 5 minutes. I suppose we could try qualifying. Should we try qualifying? Actually, I think it'd be more fun to just get to grips with the car, actually, if we don't. I know it always kind of asks for trouble, but I think we won't do it this time, but maybe we'll take the next few races a bit more seriously and try and qualify higher up. Not promising that we will, of course. Ah, you did yours. Yeah, it looks like it's great fun. Whoa. I like to stomp on the throttle, that's my thing. Are we still ahead? Yeah, lost 0.3. But we're looking pretty good, actually. Just got to brake a little earlier. But we are on soft tyres, and I don't know how many other people are practicing on soft, so we might not be that quick. Okay, that was too much speed. I was trying to see if we could stay in third. Maybe we can. Yeah, I'm not really that great at tuning in this either, to be honest. I just like jumping in. It's part of the reason why I like playing this so much, is I could just jump in, and as long as you've got some sort of competent knowledge of the track, you normally do all right. Fair enough, you might not be up there with the absolute best if you're not tuning, but you can still run for podiums, I think, especially with incidents or people making mistakes on tyre strategy and things like that. Staying out too long. I think you can still get a good race without having to put too much time into it. Oh, I know you can heavily skip that chicane, but I was hoping that I'd braked in time then. I'm going to try and do third gear in the final corner as well. Basically, I'm just going to do a third gear through all the corners and see how we do. Seems to be better. There's the 0.3 we lost on the last lap. I think we might be dreaming if we think we're going to get a 34. Yeah, that's a good idea. To start on the hards. That's not too bad going wide there, because you can get a lot of power out. Full send. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Gone back to the top of the pile, haven't we? That's more like it, I think. What were we saying about a 34? Oh, I thought I was going to be able to stay on the power then. Ooh! Wait a minute, what did I just say? Okay, I just realised I need to get out of here. Quickly. Oh, I've already got that. So should we start on hards? That's just in case I get that bug. Oh, you can do a 0 stop on mediums. Haha. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Come on, no bug. I'm not going to touch anything. Please, no bug. Okay, great. So we can do mediums, you think? Okay, we're going to try it. Oh, my longing for having a dog to walk again. Basically, I'll tell you the story. It's not a sad story. we look after guide dog puppies, and our puppy went on Friday. So obviously it's always a bit of a sad time because you have them from 6 weeks old when they're a guide dog. And it was her time to go for training on Friday, so she went off for training, but we're now dogless. And I think a house without a dog is always a sadder place. I used to have a dog of my own so we could cuddle her when the dogs went away for training, but my dog died December 2022. So we decided to just foster one for 2023. But it's now a much quieter, sadder place. Let's go. Starting 8th isn't too bad with no qualifying, is it? I just don't want to be the guy that piles into everyone at the first corner. Good idea from the person who decided to ghost themselves. Whoa. Trying to be clean. Whoa. Yeah. Who's hitting me? Okay, cool. Up into 6th. Many mice and things in the walls. I'm hoping that's not the case here, but you never know. Why? They've clearly got lower downforce setup than me, though. I'll tell you that much. I'm pretty sure, anyway, unless the slipstream is so powerful. I haven't really seen that in action yet. Yeah, they seem like they've got a faster car than me in a straight line, don't they? Well, I suppose we're up. Were we up a position? I guess we are. Oh God. Avoid curbs as I crash into a curb. Okay, that makes sense. Thanks for the tip, man. You're the Mazda expert as far as I'm concerned, Nick. I'm hoping I'm getting good quality matches, but I might just be lucky. It happens a lot. I get so many comments about how bad the multiplayer standards are, and I sort of think, well, yeah, I do have some examples of it being bad. And you'll occasionally get the odd one player who just wants to barge you out the way at all costs. But generally speaking, I'm not too upset with how things have gone in Forza's multiplayer. Oh, hit the limiter. Thanks so much for joining today, guys. Oh, we gotta run. Hello. This is pretty good. Collision? Oh my god. That was a collision. Okay. Those are both on me. So I sort of had my nose still stuck in there. Fair, you know, I could... oh no! No! Oops. I'm going to get overtaken. Okay, we've still got time. Still 6 laps to go. I don't really want to light my tyres up too much, do I? Because I want to make it to the end on these mediums. I don't know how easy it'll be. Yeah, I think traction control and ABS definitely makes a big difference on some of the Larry cars. Like the GT2, like the KTM. And I would frankly support anything that helps you actually keep it in a straight line is probably a driver assist worth doing. But a lot of the cars don't particularly need them. It's just about being gentle-ish on the brakes. Oh, hell. Professional race driver coming through. I can see that I would be 13 seconds behind on pace alone, but I don't know what strategy everybody's gone for. But this is the first race, so... me trying to do something clever and completely messing it up. Oh wait, we're now in 4th. I guess the strategies are becoming more apparent now. We've got someone right behind us. 0.3 seconds. It's all about whether we can hold this now. Hey Nerlin, how you doing? Thank you for being a channel member. I can thank you in person. Hope everything's all good. Oh god. I was looking at the chat then, but I assumed that I got driven into the side of. Don't think I drifted across the track, but I'm happy to be wrong. Always happy to be wrong. Oh my god, this is a battle for the win. I don't think it will be though, will it? Everyone's going to come flying through on softs. I don't feel like I've got the confidence to stick with these tyres. We're only halfway down though. But that does mean they're probably going to be fully worn at the end. Oh my god, I made the same mistake. For the lead, for now. Temporary lead. It is a stock, yeah. I've literally only just bought the car. If you've got setup tips, I'll pretty much follow what you have to say at this point, because I've not had any time to learn the car. Oops. This could work, it might not. No worries. Have fun. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Have a good time at work. I'm going back to work after this as well, so I will be feeling your pain. Guess I should be staying away from curbs now, really, with it being pretty much business time. Some of the guys behind are getting a bit closer. Thank you very much, Calypso. Thanks for joining. I will try and read some more comments if I've missed anything in the chatter while I've been racing, but that's very kind of you. I appreciate it. It's been somewhat of a rapid rise. I created the channel on the on the 1st of January 2022, and then I just left it sitting there like, nah, I don't want to do any racing stuff. Actually, it was pretty much just a channel I used for watching other people. And then I thought, you know what, I really want to do this, and it's been really rewarding. I'm sure it's not the case for everybody who starts a gaming channel, but honestly, I've really enjoyed replying to everybody's comments and making silly videos, even if I set myself up to get a little bit of abuse from time to time. I think it's just important, I will say, I think it's just important to tell the truth, frankly. So, like, I'm clearly enjoying this, and I've enjoyed a lot of Forza Motorsport's multiplayer, and I've had a lot of good races, but it is kind of important as well to realise that there's a lot of people who maybe wanted something else out of the game in terms of career mode and various other bugs like replay, multiplayer replays. That's a problem for me when I do race highlights. We could do it from more than my perspective and things like that. And I think it's important for people who paid for a game that big developers with a lot of resources do listen to us. So I think it's important to tell that side of things as well. A few people do tell me to shut up and stop whinging every now and again. I don't feel like it's whinging if it's towards a broader goal. Maybe that's just the way I'm justifying it to myself. Oh god, my tyres are dead, aren't they? Will I get through one more lap like this? I've just got to do it, haven't I? I've just got to suck this up. Watch a man go from 1st to 6th, maybe? Just don't get a penalty. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. The tyres aren't looking good, but I'm going to do it. Okay. We were first at the start of the 10th lap, and that's what matters. Yeah, there is a great community. There really is a great community. That's the other thing. And I think we are small. You're right, because I sort of grown up always playing racing games and sims of various different kinds and different seriousness levels. Oh no. And I like to think it's a pretty big deal. Like, yeah, racing games are a major part of the gaming industry. But it's quite clear that in terms of indie games, some of which are very, very good, not getting more attention from the wider game-playing public, it can... Well, we could still hold this. We're obviously not fighting for the win anymore. Those guys are. Unless they take each other out in spectacular fashion at the chicane. But yeah, there's loads of great indie games like... let me think of some. Art of Rally. Well, it's closer than I thought. We nearly pulled that off, Nick. Games like that, but the player counts aren't exceptionally high. So I think we just got to stick together on this one. Not get too tribal either. That's all right. We'll take that, right? We'll take that. 3rd place. Hey, Carl, how you doing? No worries, Jeffrey. Thank you for popping in. Truly appreciate it. No worries, guys. I might try and stream in the evenings soon. But yeah, if you enjoyed that, by all means, drop me a like and consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. For the 1K of you who already are, you've blown me away. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, we'll take that, won't we? But that might be as good as it gets. A, beginner's luck, and also B, luck of the draw in terms of my opponents and so on. So I'm happy with the performance, don't get me wrong, but that might be as good as it gets, so we'll enjoy it. Let's savour that 3rd place while we can. I'm not going to drop out the lobby. I want to enjoy that. 1st place is gone. Sat in his car. Pff, lazy. Lazy. Okay, let's skip. Yeah. Where are we next? Daytona, oh god. Okay. Or Laguna Seca, as the game will say in a second. There you go. Always Laguna Seca. I haven't pointed that out in a video, I don't think. That's it feels like it's nitpicking if I do that. If I say, hey, things that Forza needs to fix, stop saying Laguna Seca before every race in multiplayer. That's just splitting hairs, I think. Cool. So it's a small group racing this afternoon, but it's quite a good group. It was a pretty clean race. We only got a couple of little bumps. Yeah, it's totally a thing. It's every time. It only happens, okay, here's the conditions. It only happens when you go to another multiplayer race from a multiplayer race. So the first multiplayer race you go into, it's fine. If you go back to the lobby and then back in, it's fine. But if you keep jumping from multiplayer race to multiplayer race, it says Laguna Seca. So Nick's idea of staying on mediums was good and bad at the same time. We got a great position by not pitting, finished 3rd, but the tyres could have been in better condition, couldn't they? So maybe hards would have been better, but hards are a bit rougher at the start of the race. It's 8 laps, this one. If it's a longer lap. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try and go out there and see how bad it is. Oh yeah, do I have to do any tuning? Wait there. Who was saying about stock? Stephen Smith, hello. Level 6 maybe change the mirrors. That is... Oh, wait a minute. We're on level 6, aren't we? Can we do this? Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, can you actually level... No, you can only tune, can't you? You can't buy parts. You can do everything, though. You can do the gearing as well. That'd be really good at Daytona, wouldn't it? To have some high-speed gears. Can't do the diff at this level yet. Could do the aero, though. Oh, man. If anyone has any tips. Hello, by the way. Is that Kuroshine? Hello from the East Coast of the USA. Hello. I am on the West Coast of the UK. Kinda. Yeah, it doesn't feel too bad. Kuro. Cool. Nice to meet you. Thank you for dropping in. You guys are absolutely awesome. I can't believe how many of you are here. Very impressed. Very impressed. I was thinking at one point of getting, this is just me thinking out loud, so don't see it as a final decision or anything. But you know, I've been putting out pretty much weekly spec series videos. I was thinking of doing a stream instead of that highlight video, or maybe like I could compile a highlight video from a stream or something. So if people want to tune in real time, they can. But I could also cut it down to a video if the demand was there. I was thinking maybe that was a thing that might be a good idea. It depends. I don't want to alienate anybody. If people want to watch the videos at their leisure and that's the preferred thing, and most people aren't into streams, maybe that's a bad idea. But I'm just thinking of some things too, because obviously I've got a full-time job, but I want to dedicate as much time as possible to the channel as well. So, but without putting myself under any kind of horrible pressure, you know. I'm new to this. There's lots of YouTubers who aren't new to this, who are deciding enough is enough and they've done it for long enough now. And I'm thinking, well, I don't really want to get to that. I want to just enjoy it and not put myself under pressure. Let's just qualify, and where we go, we go. I've put a race load of fuel in and hard tyres, actually. This is the worst qualifier. I'll probably just be last anyway, then. Let's see if my usual braking point is any good. Oh, actually, it's more than enough, isn't it? I had to come off the brakes for a minute. So we can brake later there. That's good advice. Yeah, that is good advice, guys. It'd be nice to do the street, because it kind of saves me a little bit of time in a way. Because the time I would normally spend racing before I compile a video can be done live, and if people just want to see how the races go in real time, that would be sort of job done for those people, and then anybody who wants to watch the highlights can still do that. I think that'd be pretty good. My personal opinion, that'd be pretty good, because not everybody likes watching streams, but maybe some people want to see the bits I cut out as well. Qualifying race. Yeah, I really don't want to burn out. I'd rather have 1 or 2 videos that I know I can definitely make and still spend time with my wife and spend time working and spend time on my own, and not have any kind of feeling like I'm neglecting something. That would be the main goal, I think. Ooh, out of shape. think 2 videos are reasonably safe, but a live stream instead of sat in a room on my own recording these races might actually be a little bit better. So I'm about the same pace as this guy, although I am on hards with the race fuel in, so this is quite encouraging. Oh my god. A little scrappy. 1/10 up. Yeah, that's a good point. I think it'd be good. It'd be a little bit of a time saver, and it would allow me to sort of have a bit of a chat with you guys. I like that. I think I'm pretty much decided. I'll just have to figure out what day's best so that I can always... Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. So I can always be in the same place at the same time rather than just go, oh yeah, I'll do Tuesday this week and Thursday next week and stuff. It'd be nice to have a regular time. Awesome. Well, I'll definitely try and watch that. If is it likely? What sort of time of day were you thinking, Nick? For yours? So I think your work schedule's a little different to mine, isn't it? So it means you might be streaming when I'm working, which would be absolutely perfect. Have a bit of entertainment. Because I don't work in the UK technically, I do, but you know what I mean. I sometimes have antisocial times, like a meeting at 5 PM, and then tomorrow I'll have a meeting at 7:30 PM. Yeah, sideways. Well, we're 7/10 up despite the hard tyres and despite the race fuel. I figured that this would be a better option than just practicing and starting at the back by default. I should be able to get a better run through here. Come on. There we go. We didn't invalidate as well. Can we get to the finish line? I don't think we can. It's going to be touch and go. No, we're not going to do it. Oh, it's going to be so close. Because that was 140. I think we might just make it. Come on. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, cool. 6. We got it. I think the track limit is like right on the curb. So if you touch the grass, it might be too far, I think. Across the line. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. That could still work for me, to be honest. Because some nights my... Oh, wait a minute. What was it? Sunday evening. Yeah, that'd work for me. I don't necessarily fancy streaming at that time unless something so unbelievably important happened that I had to be on. Like, guys, you won't believe the latest news or something. But yeah, so that works really great for me. So if that works well for you, Nick, I'll be there. Because I'll be sort of unwinding at that time. Sounds perfect. And yes, I've just seen that. Yes, I'm watching while walking around a cold, wet, damp field. Fair play. Commitment. Absolute commitment. Thanks once again, guys, for being here. And yeah, pop me a like if you've just joined and you're enjoying it. Before you see the quality of my racing. Always get the like in before the quality of the racing. We just finished third at Nürburgring, though, in the first race since buying this car, which is great. I do feel like this is my new favourite thing. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you. Obviously, that sounds stupid to say, but I couldn't have. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, forgot about that. I should have paid more attention to Nick's video. Oh my god, that guy. Why wasn't that person ghosted, and why did I just get rammed from behind at the same time? Tragedy. Come on, we can do it. We can still do it. Positive mental attitude. I'm on a wheel. I did a lot of sim racing on ACC and iRacing. I really rarely play iRacing anymore, to be dead honest. I've still got another year of membership left, but I wasn't really enjoying the grind, to be honest with you. I'll explain that another day. Which is funny, considering... Oh, don't... Come on, man. So, unfortunately, I do apologise to Rafa there. That was probably an awful thing to do, but... Oh, okay. But, like, they were pretty slow into the corners, so I thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to overtake this guy. And then I get turned into at the same time. But that was... I've got to say that was on me. I was just caught in two minds. God, these self-entitled YouTubers thinking they can just barge past people. That was downright insulting. Exactly right. Don't they understand? Oh, whoa, 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 what the hell was that? Sorry, so anyway, I'm on a wheel. Oh, your kit. Can somebody tell me where I gain time then? Level 10. Professional. Oh, someone in the wall. Up to 13th. So anyway, sorry about that. So I've got a SIMAGIC Alpha direct drive wheel. I'm using the default rim on it at the moment, which I think is a I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like a GT2 or something like that it's called, or GTR1 or something. I can't remember the exact name of it. It's in the description, actually, if you could tell me what brand of my own wheel I've got. But I'm just using that. I do actually have a Formula rim with a screen in it, courtesy of GSI, which they are expensive wheels, but I actually managed to get it off eBay, which worked really well in my favour because A, the guy hadn't used it much because he thought it was too big, and B, the import charges and everything had already been paid. So not only did I get it cheaper than I could have bought it online, but I didn't have to pay any import charges. So it was one of those once in a lifetime moments where I thought, well, didn't spend much money during lockdown. because we weren't going out much. I think I'll invest in my sim equipment. Okay, I'm just taking it easy now. Okay, no more mistakes at turn 1. Up to 12. But yeah, I did a bit of iRacing and a bit of ACC. And when I say a bit of ACC, I've logged about 3,000 hours in that game. But I just wasn't feeling that sort of super serious stuff anymore. Like everyone was... It was sort of reporting, you know, LFM and reporting and everybody being real sweaty for rankings. And on iRacing, you kind of end up getting in a situation where you've got a certain amount of iRating, and then if you're not better than the people you keep getting lumbered in the splits with, you just sort of hover in the same zone and you never really win races anymore, and there's not really anything other than just sort of coming 17th in a top split to be excited about or something. So I thought, you know, I just wasn't feeling it. So when Forza came out, I thought, you know what, this is like the perfect mix. I can get my wheel out, but I can play sort of, you know, slightly less seriously, but also kind of seriously. It's like the right amount of serious doing these races. You know, if you pick a good strategy and you learn the tracks well and you learn the cars well and you do a bit of a tune and stuff like that, there's still a hell of a lot of achievement to be had in it, but it's not as serious as all that stuff. It feels pretty good on my wheel as well. Well, yeah, I was going to say, Calypso, you got to not bankrupt yourself. So I was only able to buy some of the stuff I've got because I was working from home. You know, didn't get laid off during the P word that you're not allowed to say, during that thing that happened for a couple of years. And, you know, we weren't going out to the pub or restaurants or anything. And I just thought, I'm just going to treat myself. But I started on a Thrustmaster T150. So there's absolutely no shame in that whatsoever. You just, you know, you do you use what you got to use. But I think using a wheel in general, no matter which one it is, adds something to this sort of game. But, you know, the controller support in this is also excellent. So you do you, ultimately. Yeah, the big cough. So, not setting up this car probably wasn't the greatest move, but we got destroyed at the start anyway. Let's bear that in mind. God help me. Okay, we're good. Let's keep going. We're halfway through the race. Don't think I'm going to win it at this point. Maz, 27 seconds ahead. But we've worked our way up. Everybody's got a penalty. You have a penalty, you have a penalty. Oh yeah, pit cycle. Very good point. Will we get another glorious podium? Well, what the hell? What the actual hell? I tried to go one way, tried to go the other way. Just rejoin across the track. Oh yeah, I'll show you my wheel settings for sure. Ooh, I can't believe that was a collision. Well, I can. At least I didn't get a penalty for that other incident. I can't believe that rejoin, man. That's the sort of thing that's actually frustrating, I guess. When you're not getting rammed, because I don't get rammed very often in this, so I might, I don't want to speak too soon. But I guess it's like this certain general... Look, oh, okay, yeah, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Oh god, I've rejoined. Yeah, I'll show you my wheel settings happily. I'll show you my wheel base settings as well, which won't have any relation to... Hope they're not going in the pits. Otherwise I'm dead. Oh no, I'm off track. I'm going to get such a penalty for that. Oh, okay. 0.2. I suddenly realised what Nick's pain was. Of the fog, the pain of the fog. But yeah, I'll happily show you. I know the wheelbase settings won't have any relation because there'll be a bunch of settings that aren't on the Logitech, but people might find them semi-useful. I found one of the early videos when there were none that really catered for my setup, and there weren't any defaults out for SIMAGIC yet. I found that looking at people who'd set up a Fanatec CSL-DD sort of have settings that you can interpret in the same way as the software for my wheel. So I kind of copied them for the first couple of weeks until some defaults came out, but I was getting slight problems with oscillations. Okay, it's this green bar, isn't it? So when the SIMAGIC defaults came out and the oscillations stopped, I was thankful for that. But it was perfectly controllable and still felt pretty good before. So you can always look at someone else's wheel settings, see if they work for you. If they don't, just make sure you've written your previous ones down so you can reinstate them. Or you've saved them, of course. Okay, I don't think there's any pits happening. I'll be thankful for a top 10 at this point. Podium to top 10. We'll take it. I'm actually falling back, aren't I? Yeah, points finish, we'll take it. Yeah, I'll show you after this. I'll go into my settings. We'll join the next race lobby and then we'll go into settings. I'll try and pull up my wheelbase settings as well. Not that they'll necessarily have any use, but somebody else might find some use in that. Okay, one more lap to go after this. I'm like a minute behind the leader. I don't think I lost a minute. I needed a lower downforce setup, I'm pretty sure. Don't think I lost a minute. I know there were about 3 incidents that we've been in, but I still don't think that was a sort of 20 seconds each. I just don't think that's the case. I reckon I probably lost half a minute in incidents and then half a minute through being slow. And then 1 second for a egregious penalty. Or 2 egregious penalties. I'm just always taking liberties with those track limits and gaining time, you know. I'm just a filthy driver. Oh, the race timer. Is there anything more? Did you see that? If you saw my video the other day, I finished second, but I was a minute and 7 seconds behind the leader. That was a real drive of shame as the race ends countdown was going. I was like, yeah. Here's me, still trying. Okay, so the first incident was a little bit of my fault, a little bit of the fault was the person behind me who then ploughed into the incident. But again, they probably expected everybody to be ghosted when they saw a big pile-up. The second thing was kind of my fault, wasn't it? I went for a bit of a dive bomb because I thought the car in front of me was slower. So I just thought, oh, you know what, I'll just take that position, but ended up spinning us. And then the third one was just straight up murder, wasn't it? We got hit on the way into the bus stop. So yeah, we'll take P10 under those conditions. I'll show you my settings in a second. Points finish done though. Right, I'm going to pull my SIMAGIC settings up. It would help if I could see anything in this room. I thought it was brilliant to sit in the dark with my screen on, but now I can't see my keyboard. What do I need? Okay, Windows key. Oh no. No. Okay, so SIMAGIC has this thing called SimPro Manager. I'm not going to update it. Let me just skip ahead. Let's go to Laguna Seca. Barcelona, but Laguna anyone? Laguna anyone? There we go. Okay. So I just have... So I've got it turned up to 90%. It's a 10 Newton meter wheelbase, but that, you know, I just find that's best. Also, I've got reverse FFB on because for some reason the FFB is reversed by default. So kind of the feedback that Forza is giving out needs to be like re-reversed for some reason, but no other games actually have that ticked, which is kind of weird. It's the only one that does it. I've got 900-degree angle. And then just using these settings. But some of these settings have similar names to Fanatec ones. So you'll be able to find one that's like called smoothness. But instead of like feedback detail, it might be called something else. Or like instead of mechanical inertia, it might be called something else. But normally from the name, you can kind of tell that it's a synonym for the same thing. So like if you haven't got this wheelbase, it still might help you out. So those are the settings that seem to work for me anyway. I've got it 10 Newton meters, but only 90% force feedback, so it's effectively outputting 9. That's when I turn the wheel, so it's got degrees and so on. But I've got 900, which is set in the game, and then you can have a look at my game settings. So I've got like no dead zone, so it's just 0 to 100. I don't do steering axis invert because the SIMAGIC software automatically detects its Forza and inverts it. So if I invert it, so if I put on there, it would automatically invert it again, if you know what I mean. So, oh, sorry, not the axis, the force feedback. Sorry, that's what I meant. So that's off. And then 0 to 100 on my pedals, 0 to 100, 0 to 100. So I haven't got any funky stuff going on like weird dead zones or anything. My dead zones on my pedals actually are set in... I don't think I have got a dead zone. No, so like I've got it set to 100% brake force and stuff, so you can see, like depending on how hard I press the brake, and then throttle's just not got any kind of resistance to it at all either, or any dead zone. Anyway, down to the settings. So I've got force feedback scale 100, vibration scale 60, self alignment 70, trail scale 110, pneumatic 90, 125 road feel, 50 load sensitivity, 20 wheel damping, 0 center spring. That's what sort of was causing my oscillations, I noticed. When I had that set, it was like constantly trying to reset the wheel. So I've got the center spring turned off. I guess that's just powerful on a direct drive or something. It just doesn't have the effect that it's maybe meant to. 75 dynamic damper, 50% sensitivity, 50 linearity. I find that's just basically gives it a 1-to-1 ratio of how much I'm turning the wheel in real life is pretty much how much the car turns and how everything seems to work. Yeah, I found the center spring just was trying to constantly fight against me, basically. Right, should we just do another random qualifying session? See how we get on. Let's try and do 3 laps on softs. Let's do it. Let's try hard and then end up in 10th anyway or something. I didn't realise Kireth had done that, because I remember he put a force feedback settings video out quite early on in the game, but I'd already found some settings that worked quite well for me, so I never really paid too much attention to what his settings were, because I knew he was on a different wheelbase to me as well. That's interesting that he found the same thing. Yeah, it's actually really good, Ad. How are you getting on? I'll have to join you soon. At least we've got 4 weeks to get our act together. So we can have a bit of a party session and go into some lobbies together or something. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. 3rd at the first race, 10th at the second race. God knows where we'll finish now. I'm kind of okay at Barcelona, but it's about sort of readjusting how late you can brake in this car and so on, isn't it? And how quickly I pick that up. My skill rating, oh god, I don't... It was like 1,000... Sorry, 1,000. It was 4,919, but it will have been affected now by a couple of races, won't it? So I don't know. Could have gone up, could have gone down. Who knows? We'll have a look after this one if you like. The upper class driving. the VIP lobbies only. The thing is, even when you're like 4,900, you get put in plenty of lobbies where there are guys well faster than you are. And sometimes, I don't know if anybody else finds this, but I always think like I should be about equal kind of standard. But there are some cars that just do not work for me at all. And I just have to admit defeat that week that I'm just not going to do well. Yeah, I told you 9th. Oh, nice. Just kept the pedal to the floor there. This is quite a cool track for these. I'm glad they didn't use the shortened version. I think safety I might be safety S still. You sometimes never know though, because it can be affected by those little silly incidents. Even the off tracks, can't it? So if you get some unjust off tracks, it could actually throw me back down to A or something. I have been to B once, I think. You do have to ask yourself, who's getting E? Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. So it actually changes who's allowed to go on what based on your rating. Genuinely didn't know that, if that's true. Thank you. You learn something new every day. Unless it's blatant misinformation. Trying to make me look like a damn fool up here. I'm doing a good enough job. Oh, hello. Hello, 153. I had a weird experience in B where it was safer than the last S race I'd been in. And I think it's because everybody who had been in S had been like thrust down to B through no fault of their own. And they're all trying to be ultra careful, trying to get their rating back. It was probably one of the most polite races I've ever been in. No, after you, sir. Okay, I'm not going to finish this lap, am I? So, might as well go back. Wait. Does that literally mean main menu? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm not going to touch this, in fact. There we go. We'll just let it do its thing and just hope we don't get the bug. Because otherwise we'll be on soft tyres with 3 laps of fuel. Yeah, I know, Ad. I got one like that, but I was the car that got T-boned. So let me just see if I can just quickly adjust this. Yeah. Okay, so let's put that in, and then where are we? Where are we? Do you think? 8 laps, hards again, or is that just going to be too much? If you try and struggle through our mediums, it worked for us, didn't it? At Nürburgring, the tyres went off at the end, and I don't lose too much speed. So halfway through, if I decide to, and halfway through, if I do decide to pit or something, I haven't lost too much by doing a medium. Yeah, let's do it. Ad, I was at Suzuka and I went off the track. I think I just ran wide or something, bounced off the tyre wall, went back across the track, got T-boned by somebody and was done for an avoidable collision. I was thinking, come on. Come on. Thanks, Nick, by the way. These are good tips. I like this. This is like the old days when I used to have teammates in ACC, and you'd be like getting ready to do like the Bathurst 12-hour or something, where you'd, you know, do 2 or 3 hours each in a team over the course of this 12-hour race, and everybody else would do all the exploratory work. So people would go, oh yeah, the tyres are going to last this long, and this is precisely how much fuel we need, and then this is how much fuel you need to put in at the pit stop, and they'd sort all that stuff out. Just tell me about it, and I'd just turn up on the day and be like, oh, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, don't run wide. Oh, they had a much better idea of when to get on the power then, didn't they? See if we can compete. Probably should have been his second then. Oh yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I mean that's the problem, isn't it, with the meta thing? Because obviously, when you're trying to make, say, videos like I am, sometimes I do not. You know, I don't want to be at a disadvantage. I would actually like to fight for wins if I'm capable of fighting for a win. So sometimes I will do precisely the same thing, where I'm like looking at what everyone's driving. I might rent the first car that I do or something, go into a lobby, see who's quick, see what they're in. But other weeks I kind of think, you know what, I'm just going to mix it up. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to pick a car, stick to it, and then whatever we get, we get. Because there is a sense of satisfaction. I mean, I know Nick feels the same. There's a sense of satisfaction in like getting a podium in a lobby full of everybody in the meta car when you're not. That's a good... You know, that's a good showing on your driving ability. They weren't going to give up the apex there, were they? Oh, got a good run. I wasn't committed enough, but I just thought the more committed I am, the more likely to just run wide there. Leader's gone. Out of shape. Let's go. Yeah, no, that's a great livery, isn't it? I was about to say, do you want to have a closer look at the side pods? Because I can probably get my nose in there at some point. It does look great. That's the 94 one as well, isn't it? I've got to be honest, the 1994 one was probably the best looking one in my humble opinion. The yellow one from 93, yellow and green, nah, I mean, I know I'm driving a yellow car right now, and I know my entire channel is orange, so I clearly like bright colours, but I don't know, it's just not it. And then the one for like 95, 96, where it was white on the side pods, just wasn't the same. The green was way better, in my opinion. Fight me, etc. Oh, the Rothmans Williams, though. Iconic. Where are we at with our tyre wear as we come to halfway-ish? We're looking all right. They're going to have a scrap now. We'll let that happen. Didn't expect that, though. Oh, come on, Matt. Come on. If I get a penalty for that, I can't disappear. Let me have it in the chat. Let me have it in the chat. I don't think I did anything wrong there. I was literally just there. I just existed. Could not stop existing. I hate those sorts of incidents, though, because you know the other person's going to be thinking that I turned him around. You just know it. So it's like a lose-lose situation where the other person's going to be annoyed with you and you can't find any joy yourself in taking the position. We could still get second, though, and really annoy him. Okay, so they've gone into the pits. Apex syndrome. Yeah. Yeah, doing a shoo-me. Damn right. Oops. Oh, I am gonna get a penalty for that, aren't I? Oh, come on, man. That's really frustrating, because you know for a fact that the line I ended up taking was not faster than if I'd been slightly tucked in and within limits. There was no difference there. It was completely unnecessary for me to drift out wide. It was just stupid. So I'm just as annoyed at myself there as I am for the game for penalising me for it. That might make the difference if people are on softs at the end or something. Or at least on better tyres than me at the end. See if fourth is better here. Maybe. Woo! Never in doubt. Never in doubt. So was he on soft? So he's gonna really be coming at me now. I'm on minor tire wear already. Do we stick to the plan? Or do we come in at the end of this one for some softs or something? Just trying not to lock my tyres to make them worse. Ride or die. Let's not make those tyres squeal too much. So 2 whole laps to go. How slow was I on this lap? I lost like 2 seconds. Oh, it's going to be tight. Don't underestimate my ability to mess up, Nick. Oh no, the moderate tyre wear. It's here. Oh no. Can you feel... Oh no. Okay, that corner's not good. The others aren't too bad, though. He's nearly got the 5 seconds a lap, though, and I'm going to be slower on this lap. Oh, come on. I know, right? I could... Thing is, Silverstone's probably one of my strongest tracks. I'm not bad at Nürburgring, so that's probably why we did quite well there. Oh, it's 4 seconds. Oh, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. Nice try. It was a nice try. I think we can still do second, though, which, to be fair, is better than... Where do we qualify? 4th? Severe tyre wear. We're on severe. We could still get second. Shall I tell you what else I've got a lot of time for? The guy in the 7-Up Jordan coloured car. Right there. Modern Super Sick. absolutely bossed this race anyway. Let's just try and bring it home. This is going to be touch and go, actually, on severe tyre wear. We want another podium. It might look obvious now at 9 seconds, but it really won't be now we're going into this slow section. I have to really tiptoe. Eight seconds. Come on. I tried. 7 seconds. All right, the no pit comes through for us again. That was all right. That was pretty good. Whew, there we go. We'll take that. Horrible penalty situation again, though. But hey, I drifted out wide. That was my bad. But yeah, we've had a third, a 10th, a second. That's all right. I can live that down. We've done all right today. I think I've got time for one more. I have to be in that meeting at 5. So if we can definitely get a race done, because it'll be like a 15-minute race, and then we'll probably join with about 5 minutes of the lobby left before the race starts. So we should just be able to squeeze another race in. Thank you so much. Hi, Zeph, by the way. Thank you for believing as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Loving those likes as well. 19 likes. Loads of people have been here. Lots of people have had to go back off to work again, which I fully respect in a live stream from someone in the UK. Who starts at 3 in the afternoon. I appreciate that people will be at home working. I really, really appreciate you guys being here, and appreciate the 1K. Appreciate all the advice as well. Thank you so much. We wouldn't have done it without you guys. A, we wouldn't have got to 1,000 subs without you guys, and B, we wouldn't have got 2 podiums. I'm pretty sure. My best lap though, 153.2. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll show you my rating. Let's enjoy the podium for a second. Savor that podium. Yeah, I'm actually, if I can find the 1991 Jordan, now I've seen that, guys. Now I've seen Super 6 car. If I can find the 7-Up liveried Jordan for this, that's it. I'm in this car for the whole month. Forget about level 50. I'm going to level 150 this car. If it were possible. Okay, it's Hakone next anyway, so I'm not like too invested in that if I can't make it. But we'll exit out. I know the rating doesn't update immediately, so I'll probably be like 1 or 2 races behind with my rating, I think. But it'll be the right sort of ballpark, won't it? There we go. Oh, what did I say? I was like I'm 4,912 or something like that. 4,915. There you go. I've been a little higher than that. I think my highest rating was like 4,947 or something random like that. I think it was just under 4,950. But I now hover around this sort of 4,915 kind of zone. Right, what's the actual time? Race starts at 4:40. 15 laps of club circuit. Oh, it might be a bit tight. Let's go in. So we know what time it's going to start now. If it's a 15-minute race, though, what are we looking at? 15 laps, but they're over club circuit's over a minute long, isn't it? Oh, it is actually, unfortunately. Looks like the wrong track at the wrong time, I think. Especially with 8 more minutes of practice. We might be screwed. 107. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need Steam alerts. Thank you so much, Nick. Really appreciate that. The P2, and you got me there actually, so I need to repay the favor. That's my first donation. Thank you so much. It's kind of crazy because I hadn't prepared for any of this stuff, so I kind of found myself suddenly needing to find like membership tiers and things like that. I was like, oh my god, I thought I was going to be at this for like a year before I had to think about any of this stuff. So yeah, thank you so much. That is my first donation. Appreciate it. £2 in honor of the P2 that you helped me get. Thank you so much. Doable. Should we see? Should we try it? So let's have a look. 15, 16 laps. Oh yeah, it's wet. Is it actually wet? It is, isn't it? Yeah, right, exactly. And congrats to you, by the way. If anybody's here who doesn't follow Blown Piston, and Adlam for that matter, drop them a follow. Or sub. Oh my god. I'm talking streamer talk, aren't I? Give them a follow. Give them a sub. If you don't already. Some excellent Forza and gaming content right over there. Okay, let me have just a couple of minutes break. I am going to grab a drink, get myself all ready, because I might have to run at record speed as soon as this race finishes. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave you for a moment with just this screen. I've just realised now how good spectating would be. I'll just leave you with the pit view. I'll try and be just like a minute, 2 minutes max. Okay. Really appreciate that donation. I really appreciate you guys watching today. I will be right back. And yeah, as long as I'm prepared to get in that meeting, hot foot it upstairs as soon as this race is done, I think we should be able to squeeze it in. So yeah, give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to grab a drink and that. Right, I'm back. Everything's on. Is anyone aware of an app called Caffeine? So basically, I just started up my meeting software and then put Caffeine on my laptop. So it just keeps it alive. Should we do a qualifying lap? Now should we do this one from the back? I don't know. I'll just go out there and see how it is. So I get a feel for this thing in the wet, just in case it is wet. Yeah, it's a lifesaver when you've got meetings the company I work for still use TeamSpeak. So sometimes you just sat there just listening and then it turns itself off. So I just have caffeine on for those times. Oh my God. Okay. Thank God this track's wide enough to be forgiving. I forgot this is the opposite way round. I kind of know this one. We did it on stream last time. I know. TeamSpeak, the funny thing about TeamSpeak, though, is that they're really self-aware on Twitter, or X as it now is. It'll always be Twitter, let's be honest. They're really self-aware, so they always say things like, had this awful dream last night that Discord wasn't a thing, and things like that. And they'll say, yesterday we had 11 concurrent users with like celebration of fireworks emojis and stuff. They're really self-aware that they were popular, but not so much anymore. But I think they actually are. I think they're playing it down. I think a lot of people still use them. Oh no, I'm really not confident on the backwards layout or the reverse layout. Mirror mode, Mario Kart mirror mode. It's not too bad though. We can make it work. Oh yeah, you're probably right. Like a pro. Oh wait, that's like... Okay. You have to be braver here, don't you? Even in the wet. And this is like super long double apex that I just didn't preempt. Or triple apex. Let's say triple apex corner. It's madness in this direction. You're gonna wish we'd quit. Look how off the pace I am. Okay, so I... Oh no, I'm dead. Bear in mind, I have to brake for that corner. I thought it was the other bit. I thought it was the S's. I was one corner too early. I'm confident. I'm confident. Okay. So, what are the chances that this race is going to go dry enough for dries? In fact, are they on mediums? Are they bluffing? There are some people on dry. Most people are on wet. There are people on mediums. Are you bluffing? Are you going to go to dries? Sorry, you're going to go to wets at the last minute. Shall I take the risk? Oh my god, I'm not going to have time. Oh, I should have risked it. I should have done it. I should have done it. I should have listened to you guys. Oh, let's see what we do. I should have gone for it. Okay, we've got 19 minutes. I'm going to say my thank yous now. Thank you for joining today. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you so much for the donation, Nick. Let's see how we get on. R.I.P. me. We've got a lot of time for that Marlboro McLaren livery as well. That looks great. Oh, I've got clattered. I got clattered. Oh my. Second time as well. I'd held it. Okay. Bear in mind I have to slow down for this corner because that's where I died in qualifying just now. Or in practice. Oh, what is going on? Okay, so commitment here, isn't it? Sort of commitment, anyway. Oh yeah, and a bit more commitment there was needed as well. God, when tracks are backwards, it doesn't half screw with you. My 4,900 rating. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. Up into 14th. Full send. All right. And then commitment. Nearly too much commitment. Okay, we're back with the pack. Only 13 laps to go. No, McLaren. Okay, what tragedy is going to befall us now? I haven't tried the prototypes, no. It's been a bit of a weird week so far. I'm hopefully get some time in, but if I don't, we can live with this, doing the Mazdas. Maybe we'll skip, we'll have a week off from, because normally obviously we do those series, don't we? Oh my God. Coming through. Yeah, we normally do those series for like the compilation vids, but I might have a week off of those, to be dead honest with you, and just be happy with the Mazdas. Oh, more death and destruction. More death and destruction. Where are we? Look at the overtakes. We're back in P10. Oh, this is not a good position to be in, is it? So sort of sandwiched. There we go. Oh yeah, we're getting the hang of it now. When are the wets gonna die? That's the question. It's still raining, but I have a feeling. Because we're only on lap 5, aren't we? 13 minutes to meeting. Ooh. Contact. This is fun. For now. See, this is the best of Forza, right? I don't mind pointing out the bad stuff, because there are things that need to be better. But you can't beat this, can you? Wet reverse track action. Oh, hell. I had to lift off there. Side by side. Had to lift off there because I put myself at a really shallow angle. Oh, there's a car behind me actually. I thought those were fake arrows. Sorry if I nearly turned across you there. At least we get to look at that Marlboro McLaren again. Ooh. Thank God it was the corner I thought it was then. How we do for tyres? Whoa. Oh, they've gone in. They've gone in. Oh my God. Gifted memberships. Forza GT. No freaking way. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish I had alerts set up now. I was like, what the hell's going on in chat? Thank you so much. That's crazy kind. Thank you so much. That is insane. I do sub to you, by the way. Thank you for the support. Go and check out for... Oh, God. Sorry, I was too distracted by the chat. Go check out Forza GT's channel if you don't already. You don't already sub. Sorry, Tonga behind. Should we go and do it? I think we've got to go and do it, haven't we? Wet tyres, skip. People are inside me. Yeah, you got you. I'm loving your channel, your highlights and everything, and you got some decent thumbnails going on. You're definitely up and coming because you're what I can't remember your exact number now. You're on like 600-700 subs, something like that. But it's definitely great to be involved with other people creating good Forza content. So stick at it, man. This is the oh god no. I didn't realise they were on dry tyres. Did not expect them to be that slow. That wasn't deliberate. My apologies. Always want to be clean. I don't think they got turned around. No, they're still there in my mirrors, so we're okay. We'll accept the responsibility and just be glad. Okay, lap 9. I've got 8 minutes to my meeting. We could do it, we could do it. I'm going to have to run away so quick. So I'm going to have to say thank you. Rammer. Once a rammer, always a rammer. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. I didn't even see how... was it 20? 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to react to that. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, check out Forza GT. Some good highlight vids. Yeah, just went over 600. Brilliant. Glad you're enjoying yourself. And yeah, you'll be coming up there. You'll be at 1K before you know it. Same with Nick as well. And hopefully the same with Fuller. The reason I'm saying all these thank yous now, by the way, is if you just join the stream, I have a meeting at 5 o'clock. So I started the stream at 3. And we were like, can we just squeeze one more race in? I think it's literally going to finish. Oh, I'm off track. I'm going to get a pen for that. No. Woo. It's literally going to finish like a minute before my meeting, so I'm going to have to run away. So thank you so much for the support today. Thank you for the likes on the stream if you've done that. If not, get on that, please. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Whatever you've done. Chatting. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hold it, hold it. I got the dink in the back. That's karma, right? For the incident that happened coming out of the pits. Oh, this has gone away from me a bit. Because the rain stopped, isn't it? It was still raining when I came in, so I just figured everything would be good. These tyres are going to die, aren't they? They knew what they were doing. Yep, they're gonna die. Second pit stop required. I think they must have done this race before, because the Daytona one was foggy like Nick's was, so I assume that some of them are the same conditions. So I reckon they knew what was going to happen, whereas I didn't. Oh well. Rip my race. I'm coming in. Foot to the floor, to the pits. Soft tyres, skip. It's a shame. If it was a little bit more dynamic, I guess, you wouldn't know for sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if they're the same. 3 minutes to go. I'm only just going to make this. Luckily, I'm not leading the meeting, so I can just sort of roll in. Oh, this is fun, though. I probably should have picked this to begin with. You were right. Ad, you were right. Enjoy your gifted memberships, guys, if any of you are here. If not, there'll be a lot of people with a pleasant surprise. Well, I think a pleasant surprise anyway. They might go, oh, not. Oh, of all the channels to have a gifted membership to, God, honest. Oh, hello. I'd be like, I wanted a Super GT gifted membership. I wanted a Jimmy Broadbent gifted membership, not this joker. Forza, your kindness is incredible. Really didn't expect that. And Nick as well for your donation. Right. Got to get those thanks out of the way. I've got to run off to my meeting. I will pretty much end the stream as soon as I go over the line. We did it though. We got an extra race in. Hey, Fuller. I'm going into a meeting now as well. It's going to be the fastest end to a stream you've ever seen, probably. But I truly appreciate the support. Thank you once again for 1K. Couldn't have done it without y'all. 14th, we'll take it. We'll take it after 2 podiums today. There we go. Right, meeting time. Bang on 5 o'clock. Take care. I'm going to post a video tomorrow. But thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it, even though I have to run away and I don't seem as thankful as I truly am. But I really am. Okay, bye everybody. Thank you for being here. See ya.